Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension, and today I am bringing you another week ahead pick a card drawing. And as I said the last time, I have changed the format. So now what I have done is there's going to be 3 tarot cards, and this week I am using the Journey into the Hidden Realms, and for the Oracle card I am using Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. Okay, and so the first card in each one of them is going to be, what do I need to release this week? The second card is going to be, what do I need to embrace this week? And the third card is, how can I best support myself this week? And this is for December 1st. This starts tomorrow, Sunday, December 1st through Saturday, December 7th. And this is for the new year, 2020. Oh my gosh. All right, so. No, this isn't. This is for 2019. I'm jumping ahead, guys. Sorry. Okay, so there's going to be 4 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pick your pile, and then we'll get started. So if you chose pile 1. Okay. So make sure that's all in frame. Yes, I think I've got it a little bit better this time. So as I said, the first card is, what do I need to release this week? And that is the Fool. So you need to release, I guess, looking for new experiences. Don't take that leap of faith. Or maybe you're beating yourself up because you didn't take. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. You know, for instance, what came to mind is like when something new comes out and you're not sure whether or not you should jump on the bandwagon, okay? Because you're just uncertain of like whether or not it's going to be a good business venture, or whether or not, you know, people are going to, whether or not it's going to be sustainable, okay? Or whether or not it's going to be a smart move. Well, this week it's saying, don't do that. Don't jump to something that looks like it's a great new gadget, maybe, that if you've been watching QVC, you know, early in the morning, and you see this new gadget that comes out and it looks like it's going to be something really good that you can use. Don't jump on that. Or if a new opportunity comes along and somebody offers you this deal that is just too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. So be cautious. So that's what I see as in releasing. Don't jump for that. The next card I see is, what do I need to embrace this week? The 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands is like achievement, recognizing your achievements, or another person's achievements. But I'm seeing this as you. What do I need to embrace this week? I need to embrace what I have accomplished thus far. And I don't mean just accomplished this week. I mean going forward, what you have accomplished thus far in your life, or in this year, or yeah, maybe something like that, or in this month, what you feel like you have achieved or what you haven't achieved. You know, recognize your achievements. Don't be boastful. Don't let it go to your head, but recognize and accept what you have achieved thus far. That's what I see as far as embracing this week. The next one we have is, how can I best support myself this week? And we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, it says, you know, being a little bit wary of maybe a battle that you've been going through. The best way that you can support yourself is just by relaxing, making time for yourself to relax, and just know that, you know, it's good to pick and choose your battles. And, you know, maybe it's good to look that not everybody is out to get you. You know, not everybody has a bad agenda. So the best way that you can support yourself is to just take a little bit of a time out and really think about what your mind does to you sometimes, as far as always having to be in a battle. If you've been in a battle stance lately, or feeling like you've had to take a stance, remember to choose your battles. And it's okay if you've been battling and you're just tired. Take that time to rest, you know, build up your energy again. And that's okay. That's not defeat. That's just taking some time for yourself. And so that's how you can support yourself. And the message this week from the Fairy Oracle is golden gift. Magical help is on its way. So what I see here is, don't jump to any new ventures this week. Be careful of any new ventures or new experiences that, you know, you're thinking of trying. I would maybe hold off a little bit. Don't just take that leap of faith. And embrace your successes thus far. Be in the now. Don't necessarily look toward your future. Look to your future, but look right now at what you have achieved. Look at the things that you can be grateful for, because that will change your vibration and draw even more of it to you. And then the Seven of Wands, like I said, is really feeling maybe a little bit beat up, wary from, you know, some sort of battle or something that you've been going through, maybe something hard at work or a relationship or something. But just know that you can take the time for yourself. You know, show a little bit of self-love right now, and self-care. That's how you can best support yourself this week going forward, and know that magical help is on its way for you. So there you go. That was for pile 1. Now, if you chose pile 2. All right, let's see here. Let me make sure I'm in frame. Yes, I am. Perfect. Okay, so let's see here. The first one is, what do I need to release this week? 10 of Swords. Okay, so maybe you just went through something very difficult, and it was where you felt like maybe somebody had stabbed you in the back, or you know, really just let you down, but just remember that the Suit of Swords is about communication, and we all know that sometimes more than not, it can just come down to a lack of proper communication. And not to mention your own thoughts getting the better of you. But just remember that that is at its end. That has culminated to its ending. And now it says what you need to embrace this week is the Moon. You need to embrace your intuition. Trust your gut. You know, really try to connect with your higher self. Maybe test your intuition. Maybe do little tests. Maybe some Zener cards. Maybe do some sort of chakra work on your crown chakra. Or not your crown chakra, your third eye chakra. Okay, that's what I see for embracing this week. And How can I best support myself this week? Well, that is the Four of Cups. And the best way, maybe lately you have been feeling a little bit like you can't catch focus, like you are just completely dissatisfied, or you're bored with what has been happening this week, or maybe work, or you're just at a point where you're just burnt out and you just don't care. But remember, the Four of Cups reminds us that when you are always looking for something better, or you think the grass is greener, you miss out on what you have in front of you. Okay? So really pay attention and support yourself by paying attention and trying to find ways in order to increase your focus. And I'm guessing that your focus, and maybe if you're trying to learn tarot, pull out a card, pull out a deck of cards, and just keep at it, and keep at it. Repetition. If you're trying to remember the meanings, just keep testing yourself. That's maybe where the moon and your intuition comes in. Or just say, okay, I'm done with trying to remember the meanings, and I'm just going to start reading by intuition and try it out, and then check and see how well you did by referring to the meanings. But that's what it's telling me. You need to embrace your intuition this week, and the best way you can do that is to focus and put work into it, okay? And so the message from the Fairy Oracle this week is Green Man's Bride, sacred union, commitment ceremony, maturing into a deep relationship. I see this as a deep relationship with yourself. Yeah, because we've got the moon here. Trust your gut. I mean, this could be about a relationship now that I look at it. Maybe you're feeling like this person that you were in a relationship betrayed you or did something behind your back. And it's telling you that you need to release that thought and embrace your gut, embrace your intuition, try to connect with your higher self, and don't be so looking at, around the corner is going to be the next best thing, or that the grass is always greener on the other side. Take a look at what you really have. Take stock of what you have, and then make a decision based on that. Focus on that. And then maturing into that deep relationship. All right. So that was for pile number 2. Now, if you picked pile number 3, make sure I am in frame. Yes, I am. Sorry, I'm a little bit OCD about the placement of the cards. I want it to look pleasing to the eye. Okay, so what do I need to release this week? The Knight of Swords. So maybe what you need to release this week is not jumping into something. Whatever that is, take your time. Be mindful. Don't be so impulsive, okay? Because usually you think of the Knight of Swords as, ready or not, here I come. I'm taking charge. I'm confident. I am, right to the point. So if it's saying to release it this week, then it is time to really just step back a second, evaluate, maybe make a list of pros or cons. I always say that because it's important, until you really sit down and you think things through sometimes, you're going to see more of the bigger picture. So what do you need to embrace this week? 4 of Wands. So some sort of celebration or a goal that's been achieved. And I see that there are people that you are sharing that with. I see music here. So But, you know, music, I'm also seeing solar plexus here, which has a lot to do with, like, you know, confidence and not being afraid to shine, not being afraid to be your true authentic self. And music, I always think of like vibration and frequency. So that really is telling me, you know, that there's something that you are celebrating. That's what you need to be embracing this week, is a celebration of some sort or an achievement. And just to sit back and enjoy this maybe with your friends or family, and, you know, just enjoy it. Now, the how can I best support myself this week is the 9 of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is like the phoenix rising up out of the flames, right? So, you know, just like kind of before with one of the other readings, you know, make sure that you're choosing your battles. Live to fight another day, you know, and just realize that you're still standing, you know. You might be torn up a little bit and you know, tired and worn down, but just remember that the phoenix is like rebirth, rising up out of the ashes. So pick and choose your battles, and sometimes it's okay just to let things go and live to fight another day. Okay, so that's how you're going to help yourself to start looking at what achievements that you have made. And these are not like major achievements. This is like maybe a small weekly achievement or something that's happened this last month that you achieved and you're really proud of yourself. You know, maybe you remembered something, or maybe you started a new project and it's coming to fruition, or you had something successful that you did with some friends, or a new work project at work. Whatever it is, sit back and enjoy that. You know, if you don't take time to celebrate those small celebrations and those small victories, the long road can be difficult. Okay, and let's see, the Fairy Oracle message for this week is the littlest fairy. Appreciate the beauty and value of the exquisite and small. Okay, see, that kind of comes back to here, like I was saying, it could be just a small achievement. You know, if you're trying to lose weight and you lost 2 pounds this week, don't be down on yourself. Say, hell yeah, I did. If you lost 1 pound, if you didn't gain a pound, look at your achievements. And I'm just using that as an example, but whatever it is, be grateful for what you have achieved this week, and moving forward, you will get more of that because you change your frequency. And music, frequency, vibration, you get it. So that was pile 3, and now pile 4. All right. Oh boy, what do we need to release this week? All right, so let me make sure it's all okay. It is the Magician. So the Magician, maybe release thinking that you have all the answers. You know, that you have all of the tools at your disposal. That's what it makes me think of, is somebody that is so confident. If it's something that you need to release, maybe you're being overconfident in something. Maybe you need to just either, you know, research it a little bit better, whatever it is that your, maybe a new project or some spell work, or I don't know, it could be anything. It could be anything, a relationship, it could be anything. Something that you're feeling a little bit overconfident in is what I see. And that you think you have all the tools, however, maybe you don't. So maybe slow down a little bit. And then what you need to embrace this week is the Eight of Swords, which, well, that is a beautiful card. So the Eight of Swords to me is always about feeling like emotionally that you are, well, in your thoughts and emotions, that you are like in this really, really bad space. You know, you're in a bad way right now, but 9 times out of 10, it is only your own thoughts that keep you in that cage. You enslave yourself with your own thoughts. So, if I'm going to embrace the Eight of Swords, what I would think with that is that I need to realize the energy of the Eight of Swords by being mindful of what my thoughts are and not letting them overrule me or being too much in my ego. I think that's also part of this here also, is being too much in your ego, releasing that, releasing your thoughts of being overly prepared or overly confident. Take your time. And Eight of Swords is, you know, do your research, but don't be in your thoughts so much that they're self-sabotaging. Okay, and then, yeah, this is a really hard week. Let's see. And how can you best support yourself this week, which is the Five of Wands? By not finding conflict and competition and everything, let go of that ego. And it takes us right back to this again. So you can best support yourself by letting go of your ego this week. Something's going to happen, or perhaps you've just come off of a really great week of, you know, high success, and, you know, you're feeling really great, like, you know exactly what you're talking about all the time, and you're very much in your own ego and in your own head. And so that's what I see. You know, not everything is a competition. You don't have to find conflict in everything, and just get out of your own head, get out of your ego. You know, let go of ego and pride this week for whatever that is. And the message from the Fairy Oracle is communication between species, animals, pets, magical companions, and guardianship. So maybe, sorry, motion at my front door. So maybe just, you know, do some soul searching this week. Talk to your spiritual guides, you know, or get in touch with, you know, an animal that you have, or maybe try to find out about your animal spirit, what your animal spirit is, or your totem animal, or something like that, in order to seek further guidance from. So there you have it, guys. I hope you know, please take whatever resonates with you, and just leave everything else, you know, leave it behind. Okay? And as I said, this is for starting tomorrow, Sunday, December 1st through December 7th. Okay? And I am sending you love and light. Thank you.